So I'm really happy to be here together with Jeremy Suard, the CEO and co-founder of Exodigo. We're sitting here at Exodigo's offices, and we'll soon dive into what they do and Jeremy's vision. But Jeremy, before we dive in, maybe you share a little bit about your background and a little bit about Exodigo.
I'm Jeremy. I was born in France. I came to Israel when I was 15 years old. And I studied physics and computer science before the army in the Atuda program in the Hebrew University of Jerusalem. I enlisted in Unit 81 and served for 8 years there. I was leading numerous teams of AI and special operations. And then I decided I wanted to do a startup. So I sat in the garage with my friends and went to Raz. And since then, I'm in Exodigo.
Amazing. So I would like you to share a little bit about building Exodigo, about your vision, but maybe first start with how Exodigo transitioned to an actual idea. How did you think about it, and why you thought that revolutionizing the infrastructure and utilities industry is a good idea?
We wanted to build a medical device that has an MRI, a CT scan, and an ultrasound. And then when we researched the medical field, we understood it's challenging. And an oil and gas company reached out to me and asked if we could discover oil and gas better with the same concept of missing signals. And we started researching the underground areas. And then I heard, but can't you discover pipes and cables? And I understood that nobody knows where the pipes and cables are. And that's when it hit us. When we got that the world does not know where the pipes are buried, we understood straight away it's the first easy product we need to enter the market with.
And what really sets you guys apart from other companies who try to do something similar or are trying to do something similar? What's the unique piece of the technology there, the breakthrough you guys thought about and invented?
It's two things. It's AI and multi-sensing, which means no one does that. No one does multi-sensing. It's all hardware companies that are building one sensor, selling it to a service company. It's like the MRI technician and the ultrasound technician. And then no one does AI, not even on one of those sensors, let alone on all of them combined. I would say that's our main core IP.
And maybe tell us a little bit, how do you envision Exodigo impacting this industry that is, not really, their core technology is not really always there, and it takes time to adopt new technologies. How do you think the market will be in the next 3 to 5 years?
I think we can become a standard for underground mapping, both utilities and geotech in that area. Once they see how it affects their projects, it's just going to be a no-brainer and the good thing to choose Exodigo. For the taxpayers who are paying for the project, for the environment, for way less digging, I think it's just a no-brainer standard for the industry.
What's the next big milestone for Exodigo? What are you preparing for? What is the main thing you want to achieve in the next year or two?
I think there's two things. One is transitioning the operation to third parties, which means we call it the Exopod, having our kit being able to be handled by almost anyone. And the next thing is bring to market the geotech product, which we call Exoterra, and we'll actually tell things about the ground itself and not just utilities.